Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। Arjuna asked this question about the man of realization, the person who has walked the path indicated by the Lord in this second chapter and has reached the state of perfection that has been promised as a result of this pursuing this path. One who has fulfilled the objective of human life. Here called as the man of steady wisdom or sthita prajna. And Arjuna's question itself, we saw, is due to his attentive listening and application with respect to whatever he has heard before also, that he has chosen words to clearly indicate what he wants to know. He has indicated that he is highly inspired by the picture painted or the goal, the glorious achievement indicated by Sri Krishna. And that inspiration, which is very natural to a youth, he expresses to the want to know more about that state of experience. How would that person who feels, who has achieved the highest in this human life, what would that person be like? What do the scriptures talk about such a person? And How does he interact with this world? Does he talk or he just keeps quiet? And if he talks, how does he talk? Does he walk around or does he sit in one place only? If he sits, how does he sit? If he walks around, how does he walk around? So all these interaction based questions. So left to himself, how is he? With the world, how is he? I want to know. So as a response to that question, Bhagavan Sri Krishna gave the basic two qualities of a person of realization, a man of steady wisdom, Sthita Prajna. And here it is not said the one who has these qualities is called as Sthita Prajna. No, it is said when anyone gets these qualities, then that person is called Sthita Prajna. Which means what? That anybody can walk this path, anybody can achieve this. And what is the greatest achievement? Achievement is a loss. Yes. What is the loss? All desires are lost. But losing desire sometimes may seem as somebody with depression. So no interest in anything, lost interest in everything. So no. So sometimes that may be seen as loss of interest. No, this is not loss of interest in that sense. Here, no desires means that state of fulfillment. He is happy with himself. So this nishkamata or desirelessness is rising from atma santushti, that is being fulfilled in oneself. So this fulfillment is the cause of not having desires, not just giving up on everything. There are some people who just give up on life. There is nothing worth living. So why don't you have a cup of tea? No. Why? No interest only in anything. So he is not a Sthita Prajna. Because he is out of sheer unhappiness and that hopelessness, one may leave desires as though. Only life has to become a little conducive and all those desires will come back. But here, first thing is Atmani eva Atmana tushtaha. He is fulfilled by himself, in himself, and because of that, Prajahati Sarvan Manogatan Kaman. So all the desires are given up as a result of feeling fulfilled. So in another way, if we have to look at it, all his desires are fulfilled. Therefore, there is no more desire. That way also we can say. The Upanishads talk about such a great person of realization as Apta Kama. Apta Kama means everything he has got. Everything he has got means what? He doesn't have any desire only. That is called everything he has got. Because he doesn't feel the need of anything else. So I have got everything. Once, when our stomach is full, we've had a good, nice meal. After that, whatever is kept in front of us, you can eat whatever you want. What do I say? At least for that time. So can you pack it? But now eat? No, I can't eat. I am full. Because I am full, there is no desire. Ask that same person after 2 hours, all desire will come back. Why? That temporary fulfillment has gone. Here, he is permanently fulfilled. So it is never going to come back, the desire. So this is by himself. Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha here. This is the main thing. Atmani eva Atmana tushtaha. He has recognized his own infinite, complete self. And because of that, he is free from all desire. Now, staying there at that stage, what is he doing? He is interacting with the world. Now, in his life, as he is living, There may be different situations that may arise. How does he respond? That was the second part of the question that Arjuna asked. Stitadi kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim. So, how does he interact and respond to the situations of the world? So, verse number 56, he is saying, Dukkheshvanudvignamanaha सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. When he is faced with different situations, it could be joy-giving situation or sorrow-giving situation. And Bhagavan has already talked about this. In the beginning of the second chapter itself, he has said, Arjuna, different situations will come in your life. Maybe hot or heat or cold. And heat or cold can give joy or sorrow. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukha. All this can be there. But all these are what? Agamaha, Apayinaha, Anityaha. They come, they go away, they are not permanent. Those temporary situations, the discomfort you may feel, the sorrow you may feel, or sometimes some elation you may feel, all these things, what should you do? Titikshasva, bear with them. And here, for this person, he is, by nature, he is bearing with them. So he is not doing anything to bear with them. Naturally, he is in that state where these things don't affect him. That is why all these things that are indicated about a man of realization, all these are actually for us sadhana. For us, we have to gain the state with effort. So, siddhasya lakshanani sadhakasya sadhanani. So, whatever is indicated as a natural state for a man of realization is to be attained or tried to achieve through effort for everyone else. So, here, dukkheshu anudvigna manaha. This man of realization, by nature, he is anudvigna manaha, means his mind is not agitated when he is in a situation that is considered as sorrow. So, worldly sense, this is so much of sorrow you have, but he is not affected. Anudvigna manaha. Sukheshu, and when there is joy, which is considered as joy in general in the world, vigata spriha, he is not attached to it. So he is not agitated by sorrow, he is not attached to joy. If we look at our life, we have both these happening in our life. Whenever there is any sorrow, sorrow means what do we consider as, actually in life, does sorrow and joy come? No. Actually situations come. It is interpreted and programmed, my processing, which will say, this is joy, this is sorrow. If we say some particular situation, okay, left to the situation, is this good or bad? How can I say it is good or bad? But if I put myself in that situation, then because it is related to me, I'll say, no, this is good or this is bad. Otherwise, so I am processing this. It is my verdict whether it is sukha or dukkha. Otherwise, it is just a situation. So for him, that processing of sukha and dukkha itself doesn't happen. It is a situation for him. That is why he is not agitated, he is not attached. But for us, as soon as I perceive something as dukkha, agitation. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? I am not able to become so restless. I want to get out of this situation. I want to get out of this situation. When will this end? 8 o'clock. Oh, 8 o'clock. Till 8 o'clock I have to sit here. It's very difficult. How will I bear with this? Oh, so long I have to do. I'm not reading minds. But, but such big torture, how will I go through? So I want to run away, run away, run away. Dukkheshu udvigna manaha, we are. We can't stand. We want to, so we are trying to run away from that which is perceived as sorrow giving. And on the other hand, if there is a situation which we feel is joy giving, we have only made it joy giving only. Otherwise, it is still a situation only. But we feel this is good. I like it. Then what happens? I want to hold on to it. I say it should never go. Time should freeze in this moment. We know time never freezes, but still, we freeze. So we don't want it to go away. So yeah. Now some people have tea very slowly. So some people say that it is because you are very meditative and all. That is also there. But that some people do it in a meditative state. But many people, they have it slowly because they don't want it to get over. Some more elongated joy. Little more, few more seconds, I will get that tea. So that's why slowly, sip by sip. Spruha, this is called, I want it to lengthen as much as possible because I consider it as joy. Now I leave that tea and slowly sip. After some time, it gets cold. But then since childhood trained not to leave anything, over, finished. Why? Because that it has stopped being joy giving. So now I don't want to stick to it. Otherwise, when it was perfect, so every situation, small situations also, I have to. So dukkheshu anudvigna manaha. So for this person, he is not. It's a very funny. If we picturize this whole thing, Guruji gave this. Our story, all of us, without an exception, our story. What is this? 3 people are running. One person running in the front, and then one in the middle, and one behind. So who are we? The one in the middle are we. Oh, and then what are we doing? We are trying to catch the person who is running ahead of us and try to escape the person who is running behind us. This is our life. So what is it that we are catching? What we like. And what is we are escaping from? What we dislike. So the likes are running in front of us, dislikes are running behind us, and we are running in between. And usually what happens is these two are faster than us. So dislikes come and catch us, and likes never come to us at all. So we are constantly running, and this is our life. If we think about it, we say we don't have peace. We don't have peace. Why? Because we are running. A running person, how will he or she have peace? So this is what here for a person of realization, dukkheshu anudvigna manaha, not agitated at all. Sukheshu vigata spriha, doesn't want it to elongate unnecessarily. It will come, it will go, again it will come. As it is said, even this will pass away, something else will come your way. That also will pass away. That's how it is. So, dukkheshu anudvigna manaha, sukheshu vigata spriha. And from his life, so this is the achievement, the so-called achievement is actually, we are looking at it in terms of losses only. He has lost all his agitation. He has lost all his attachment. And now what else he has lost? 3 things he has lost forever. Vita means gone away forever from him. Oh, 3 things. Loss, so much of loss. What is that? Raga, Bhaya, Krodha. Raga is attachment. So when there is likes and dislikes, they solidify further, crystallize further, become a clinging attachment. Bhaya, fear, and krodha, anger. So, when there is any attachment towards anything, along with attachment, the other two always come behind. So, if there is attachment to some object or person or place or any experience, that attachment behind is hiding fear. We may not know it immediately, but as soon as there is attachment, I'm attached to this, then what happens? There is a fear of losing it. Something I may not have got, I'm attached to, so there is a fear of not getting it also. Or somebody else taking it away and I don't get it. If it is already with me, it might get destroyed, it might get lost, it may get snatched away by someone. So, fear, constant fear. So, there is attachment, and along with that, there is fear. And after fear, behind that is anger. Now, to understand this sequence, Gurudev gives this very, very real life situation which we understand it and beautifully describes it. Say, a young boy or girl usually returns home, let us say by 7 o'clock in the evening. That's the regular thing. One day, the parents are waiting and 7, 7:30, 8, till 8 it is okay. Okay. No, must be here, there, talking to friends, is that okay? Will come very soon, very soon. 8:30, slowly, heart rate is increasing. Slowly, very slowly. 8:30, okay. Anytime will come, anytime will come. Then 9 o'clock. Now, start calling friends. Is he with you? Is he at your place? Has you? And everywhere the answer is no. He left that time only. I came home that time itself. No, I don't know. I don't know where he was there. After that, I don't know where he was. 10 o'clock. Police station. Where is he? Go out. Look for him. And what will happen in the head? Somehow at these times, no auspicious thought will come in the mind. Maybe he is going on to help somebody. He is doing some good deed. Maybe while he was walking, he saw a temple, there is bhajan happening. He went and sat in the bhajan. No such thought will come. At this time, what will come? He met with an accident. Has somebody kidnapped him? Has he fallen unconscious on the roadside? What has happened? All these thoughts. Now, everything tried, could not find anywhere. Parents are back home, now pacing up and down. What dinner? They were waiting for dinner. No, now no hunger also. Hunger also gone away. Fear. Fear of the worst. Why fear came? Attachment to the child. Because child, object of attachment, fear. And this fear, as intense the attachment, so intense the fear. Imagining things and hoping nothing of this would be right, but still thinking the same thing continuously. And at that time, 11 in the night, the bell rings. The door is not locked also, it is half open only, but still the bell rings. At that time, the father Otherwise, he's a terror in the house, but he's filled with fear. He's going, I don't know who will be there outside. Is it the police? Or is it the ambulance? Or is it some mafia? Some gundas? Who would be? I don't know. Going. Fear going at its peak. Open the door. And you open the door with earphones in his head. He's like, hi dad. That the degree of fear instantly converts into the same degree of anger. Now, what is this conversion? Puja Gurudev very beautifully says, when you are in that state of fear and when the situation gives you instant relief from that fear, that relief itself takes the form of anger. If, let us say, the child comes home injured on a wheelchair or a stretcher, the relief has not come. So, there won't be anger at that time. After he gets well, relief has come. Then you will scold. I told you, why did you do that 1 month ago? You remember? The child thought that he has forgotten, but no, that is all there because the attachment has not gone. But here, the relief immediately. He is safe, nothing has happened to him. So now, not even inquiring what happened to you, not even letting him speak, started. Sahasranama I told you, why did you do this? You're very responsible. You should think about us also. You don't have any consideration. Continuously going on. Why? That instant relief has itself become anger. Now, what is in the root? Attachment. So, the intensity of attachment determines the intensity of fear. It determines the intensity of anger. And most of the time, or rather I would say all of the time, Bhavan has here said, we put these three together, means that our anger also, whenever there is anger, we have to question ourselves. What is the attachment behind it? Whenever there is fear, question ourselves, what is the attachment behind it? If you think about it, fear, it is considered that the greatest fear is fear of death. That's what it is considered as. So now the point is, if something is completely unknown, can we be afraid of it? Completely unknown. Something completely unknown, I have never seen, I have never experienced, I cannot be afraid of it. Little bit half-baked knowledge, yes, I can be afraid of it. But still, now, as far as death is concerned, yes, I have seen death happening. I have seen that that person is not available for interaction the way it used to be before. Yes. But as far as my own death is concerned, what is the cause of fear? What is that attachment? If we think about it. Death by itself, does it really have an element of attachment or fear? Yes. What is the attachment? I will have to give up all that I am attached to today. I will have to give up my comfort zone. I will have to give up all the people, the possessions, all these things. I have to give up everything that is familiar and move on to a realm which I am not familiar with. Because I know death as an event which I have seen. Even in dear and near ones who are in my family itself, I may have seen all that, yes. But for myself, what is the fear? The fear is of leaving what I have. It is not about the event per se. It is not giving me fear. Because I don't know it. I don't know it. What exactly it is, I don't know. So therefore, it is just this different events are actually fearful, give me that fear because of my attachments to something that I am forced to give up. I don't want to give up, so therefore I am scared. Examinations. Why are they cause of fear? If you think about examination, I'm very scared of exams. Why? What is there scary about exams? It is the same. One paper is called question paper, other paper is called answer paper. You have to read the question, write the answer. And this I have done all year. But still, why? Because I may feel so far I have a record, I want to maintain it. Actually, those who are scared are actually toppers. Borderline cases are never scared. They are very hopeful, that's all. They are not scared. They say, I have studied exactly for 35 marks. And so much only I am going to write. And they will calculate also. Written for 35 marks. Now what? They don't even read other questions. Enough. My job is done. Said, but then what if this 35 you don't get 35? No, 1 or 2 marks less than grace marks. They are very cool. It is that 90s category. 90, 95, those people. What will happen? Why? I have to maintain. I don't want to give up that position. That creates a lot of fear. But as far as the Sthita Prajna is concerned, he is not affected because he doesn't have anyone else to impress. He is not thinking about what are people going to think about me. He is not concerned about any achievement or possession or anything. He is fulfilled. If he is fulfilled, then what is the need? No fear, no attachment, no fear. No fear, no anger. No, but then we have heard that these great rishis and all, they used to also be very angry. That anger also is to be understood. Sometimes it is the anger of the totality. Somewhere some expression medium has to be there. So in the Puranas, if we find, for the medium of expression of anger always was Durvasa Rishi. Everybody was scared of him. So such a character is required in life to keep us in check. Otherwise, everyone is lazy. Durvasa Rishi. Best behavior. So it is sometimes they become the medium for the situation. No. Sometimes he got angry in an unjust manner with Raja Ambarisha and all. Yes, but that was also he became a medium so that the glory of Raja Ambarisha was established. If he had not become angry at that time, nobody would have known about the greatness of Raja Ambarisha. So that way also he played a very important role. So such type people. So where to go far away? Many people used to be scared of Puja Gurudev. He would get angry. Sometimes when we see his videos, in some videos, he's giving talks and there will be somebody who is, distracting and all. The look, that much is enough. He won't speak also, just a look. Sometimes that mic will hum. He will look once. Then again it will come. Enough. That person starts trembling. In one thing, this actually happened. We were watching a video on a big screen, Gurudev's talk, after his Mahasamadhi. It was one of the days, I think it was his Mahasamadhi day only. We were watching a talk. And there were a lot of people in the audience. So it so happened, actually this happened, that one person from some front few rows got up to go. Just got up. And at that very moment, Gurudev is looking in that very direction, in that video. And blasted. In that original talk, he must have done that. And a similar situation. If you want to get up and go, you should have not sat in the front. Something like that, he said. That person, he knows this is a video, sat down. I have seen, I witnessed to this. He sat down, scared, fear. Because that anger, it seems as though it is like really he's getting angry. In video, that effect. Now the point is, oh, Gurudev also used to get angry, I get angry, it's the same only. His anger, Gurudev himself has said that I use my anger as I use a pen. I use it, I take it out, make use of it, put it back in my pocket when it is not needed. And that after that blasting, which was few words, it was not like a long thing, few words. And then he got back to the subject so smoothly as though nothing had happened. This would not be possible for a person who really got angry. Because if we really get agitated, to get back to that flow, it will take some time. If not more, at least a few seconds it will take. Here, as though nothing happened, just getting back to that. That itself proves that it was not getting angry. Sometimes a guru is someone who has to show anger. Otherwise, disciples are like us. We need it. Otherwise, whip is needed. So, here, when we say Vitaraga Bhaya Krodhaha, the main thing is Vitaraga. The attachment is not there. So, if there is no attachment, there is no fear, there is no anger. So, even if we find expressions of anger in great people, it need not be out of attachment. It could be sometimes out of compassion. That this person needs it. A doctor is never violent. Doctor is the opposite of violence. But out of compassion for the patient, sometimes the doctor can act as though violent. But there is no violence in the doctor. Similarly, here also, a saint doesn't have. So, whatever situation, unperturbed, unattached, and therefore no fear, no anger. Such a person is Stitadir Munirujjate. One example which is very, very famous is Bhagavan Sri Rama. He was told he will be the crown prince tomorrow morning. The smile that he had at that time, the same smile was intact next morning when he was told you have to go to the forest. Same smile. No disturbance. Like not even any change of expression. In fact, that he, in some places, the indication is he was a little happier when he was asked to go to the forest. Why he was a little happier? Means he was, first, when he heard that you are going to be the crown prince tomorrow, he felt that, why this injustice in our family, that the eldest is given the, this Yuvaraj Pada. Why Bharat is not given? So he had that question by himself the previous night. And next morning when he heard that Bharata will be crowned and he will be going to forest, he was happy that my desire is fulfilled. The point is that it did not disturb him. What is considered in the worldly sense as something that is sad, he did not feel sad with it. And what is considered as happy, he did not feel extra elated because of that. He said, okay, my guru is saying I should do upvas and I should follow certain austerities because tomorrow I will be crowned the prince. Okay, I will be ready. Fine. And then next day, the mother says, go to the forest. Okay, I am ready. Same readiness. Dukkheshu anudvigna vanaha, sukheshu vigata spriha. And you go to the forest, exile to the forest. Not that give me some time, I will have breakfast and then go. Because last night also that Rishi Vivashishta told me to do upvas, so I have not eaten yet. Last night also, and today you are sending me on exile. Now, no, or give me 2 days, let me pack up and everything, then I will go. No. Instantly, he said, let me take permission, blessings from my mother, right away I come. And he left. He did not wait. Sukheshu Vigata Spruha did not want that to elongate. No, immediately go. Over. So this is that man of realization. And sthitadhihi munihi uchyate. Such a person, that when that happens, that is when such a muni is called sthitadhi, steady intellect. Now muni means what? Muni means mananashilaha muni. The one who is reflecting. The person who is doing mananam, reflection. That reflection, that reflective person, that person who is reflecting upon the scriptures that have been heard. Yesterday we saw Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. So the one who has listened, it is indicated by the word Sthita Prajna, means Shravanam Kritam. Then Sthitadhihi means Mananam Kritam, has reflected upon the scriptures. So here this Sthitadhihi Munihi Uchyate. Such a person, such a reflection who has done and who has thought about these scriptures and he has doubtless knowledge, that person is a person of established, steady intellect. Sthitadhihi Munihi Uchyate. Then further he is saying, verse number 57, Yas sarvatranabhisnehah tat tat prapya shubhashubham nabhinandati nadveshti tasya prajna pratisthita. Tasya prajna pratisthita. Such a person's knowledge, intellect is steady. Who? Yaha sarvatra anabhisneha. Sneha means stickiness. That is why ghee and all is called sneha. Sticky. So he is non-stick. Anabhisneha. Abhisneha means sticking everywhere. Anything you see, stick. There are some people, if we find that as soon as we are approaching some place, everybody has gone away, does not mean it is out of respect. Sometimes it is because they are scared that he will come and stick to us. Because some people, they come, that is very beautifully Gurudev puts it, comfort comes to us as a guest, lingers to become the host and stays on to enslave us. There's a story also in Mahabharata. Somebody, one of the soldiers felt a lot of compassion for a camel. The camel was outside, it was cold. So he asked the camel, okay, you put your head inside. Then after some time, slowly, the camel kept on moving in. And finally, that man was sleeping outside and camel was inside the tent. So sometimes we also become sticky like that. Go to somebody's place as guest and stick to the sofa. And they are, okay, what is your program now? So people ask, what is your program? That means it's a nice way of asking, when are you going? What is the program, by the way? Sticking. So stickiness. Every experience becomes abhisneha. So he is saying, this person is anabhisneha. He doesn't get stuck to anything. He doesn't want all the time. Because that is, when we stick to everything, what happens after some time? It becomes suffocating. We take away people's space. And sometimes we don't realize that we are doing this. And it is not just, sometimes even physical space also. At least give me some space. So it is not for judging people, it is about our own self. And this is a reflection, our behavior is a reflection of our own state of mind. So giving some space also is important. So it is not just in relationship with people, it is in relationship with things also. All the time. I want this, I want that. Somebody very beautifully said that now after maybe 2-3 decades, children will be born with their hand having a keypad and a display. Because it's an upgraded baby. Why? Because you don't need to buy something, because anyway it is stuck. Sneha. Constantly stuck. So it cannot be removed only. So then Bhagavan feels that let me fit that naturally only in the palm. So instead of a palm, there is a smartphone. So the baby is born only with the phone. Stuck. So many things. Here, anabhisneha. And anything, now again, previous verse said dukkha, sukha. Here he is saying shubha, ashubha. Tat tat prapya, shubha, ashubham. That which is auspicious, that which is inauspicious. Now how is it auspicious, inauspicious different from dukkha and sukha? See, dukkha and sukha is based on what individual likes or dislikes. Shubha, ashubha, other hand, is considered to be good for everybody. Everyone considers it as good. For example, good health. Everybody considers that to be good health. Good health is, but I want to have healthy food. That may be sukha dukha reason may be there. That I don't want healthy food because I don't like it. That may be dukha. But I want good health. That will be shubha for everybody. Ill health, it is not good for anybody. Nobody wants it. So therefore, ashubha. So certain things which are in general considered to be good, that is shubha and ashubha. Here the dukkha, sukha is previous one, is based on a person's likes and dislikes. It may be, something may be dukkha for someone, sukha for another person. So that could be there. But shubha and ashubha is in general what is considered to be acceptable, unacceptable, conducive, unconducive, joy giving, sorrow giving, whatever. So shubha, ashubha, whenever such a person encounters. Now this shubha, ashubha, considering good or bad, is from the standpoint of the ignorant. It is not from, because we saw yesterday itself, who is asking this question? The ignorant person. Who has to be explained? The ignorant person. So the language also will be of the ignorant person. It cannot be the knowledgeable person's language because it is not available for me to understand. So therefore, I have sukha dukkha, I have raga dvesha, I have bhaya krodha, I have shubha ashubha. So I don't get stuck to anything. Wherever I go, therefore this man of realization is said, he is like birds flying in the sky or fish swimming in water. They never leave a trail behind. So like that he is. He is not attached to anything, just moving about. Tat tat prapya shubha shubham. Something good, something not considered good. For him it doesn't matter. There is no difference at all. And therefore, na abhinandati, na dveshti. He does not jump with joy when something conducive is found, and when there is shubha, na abhinandati. When there is ashubha, na dveshti. He doesn't dislike that which is not considered good by everyone, and he doesn't like and get elated when something that is considered good for everyone comes to him. That is why we see all these great Mahatmas, when they were unwell also, physically unwell. Now, ill health is considered to be ashubha. Means nobody wants it. Everyone knows it is good health only that everyone wants. So now this ill health came, pain came. These Mahatmas, they didn't mind. How does it matter? Why should I unnecessarily? Swami Tapobanji Maharaj refused to leave Uttarkashi only. He said, what is the point? He said, no, 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 we'll go to Delhi and, get some treatment or something. So Tapoji Maharaj asked, why? In Delhi, nobody dies or what? How does it matter? I lived all my life. Here, this Gangaji is for me, Brahman in liquid form. The Himalayas for me, Brahman in solid form. This beautiful place that I have lived all my life, why should I last minute go there and die there? Might as well die here. Because he knew it was the body only dying. He had crossed death forever. So, Shubha, Ashubha, unwell also, how does it matter? For them, they don't want anything changed. Oh, it is there. Raman Maharshi said, poor cancer cells, they are also alive only. Let them be there. I have no problem with them, and they have no problem with me. We are friends, so let them be there. Why do you want to come and interfere? And let it be. He didn't mind. Gurudev also, people would say, how is your health, Gurudev? He would say, shh. Don't say loudly. If the body listens to it, then from tomorrow it will stop working. I am making it work without letting it know it is unwell. Sometimes when he was like just out after the surgery or something, he was recovering, and this Amma was there somewhere in the US. She was like very concerned and lot of devotion. She went up to Gurudev and had tears. Gurudev, how are you feeling? And didn't know what to say, what else to say. Gurudev was like recovering from the surgery. He is looking at her, saying, you know what? The surgeons, they told me something. Come closer, I'll tell you. And what? When they opened up my heart, they found your photo. So now what more does a devotee want? She came to comfort Gurudev. Gurudev comforted her because he was never uncomfortable. Na abhinandati, na dveshti. Now, how does it matter? Because I am anyway not this body. Whatever it goes through, it is okay, prarabdha. How does it matter? He was not affected by it. So none of these great realized masters had any insistence on anything as a course of life. So whether in the body, whether in life also, as a situation also, it didn't matter. Okay. Shubha, Ashubha. Now, so much good work happening in Chinmaya mission. Somebody went to Gurudev and asked, Gurudev, after you, what will happen to the mission? Gurudev said, that's your problem. I am not attached. How does it matter? And another place he said, Narayana brought this about. Till he wants, it will be there. If he doesn't want, it will not be there. How does it matter? Na avinandati, na dveshti. He was not even attached to the good work that he was doing. So it was not that, no, so many people are benefited, I must do this. No, we all get attached. I'm doing so much, I should do this, I'm doing so good. Yes, good work is happening, but then the example, the ideal he has set for us, unattached. He kept doing. So for him, it was sahaja, effortless. For us, it has to be with effort. Na abhinandati, na dveshti. Such a person, sthita prajnastada uchyate. Tasya prajna pratisthita. Okay. Such a person, his prajna, his buddhi is steady. Now after this, some more verses are there. So we will take up in the subsequent classes this journey with the Man of Realization. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya अन्यदेवमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।